She was looking at me so closely it felt like the air around us went cold. Something wrong? Sorry, I guess I'm starting to freak out a little bit, you know? I'm stuck inside this like human kennel for days. Maybe I fucked up, but I'm kind of in it. Kind of in it now, no turning back. Hey Athena, search Sophie... whatever her name is. Oh my god, oh my god. Are you seeing this? No, I'm seeing the same shit. Oh! Documents spilled into the hollow space in front of Savvy. If even one of them had something big. Pay dirt. Look, a report from Charlie. Some pilot program called Project Sophie. No, that's... no way that's not shady, right? Whoa. Lina. This is... I remember what Gideon said about her mom's fundraiser. Was Capra using Sophie as a PR prop from the beginning? I knew Capra would do anything to make sure Sophie's law passed, but this is cynical, even for them. This is so fucked. We all know they were running ads exploiting her death at least. Oh yes, obviously, but that's nothing. Capra acquired Fieldgrid a year ago, total stealth acquisition, no public knowledge. So that's why Liam said they were handing them out at the protest. Are they serious? Are you serious? They've been harvesting my emotional data this entire time? Yours, mine, all in real time. A live diary of how we feel in our bones, streaming to the highest bidder. That's gross. That's not even the half of it. Listen to this bit on emotional priming. Each ad unit is customized to the viewer's current state, from passing billboards to holospace overlays to the backseat of every Capra car. Some sellers will want to target customers in negative or vulnerable states, while others cater to a relaxed or even an elated consumer profile. Blue users respond most strongly to commercial messaging for alcohol, junk, food, or VR escorts. Status items and vacation packages if we're yellow, of fucking course. What about... wait, what does any of this have to do with Sophie? Project Sophie? This looks like out-and-out electioneering. Wait, what? Listen to this. Our generative advertorial network creates customized images, slogans, and even full campaigns. So that we can proactively steer individuals into the desired effective state. So they can push us into whatever colour suits them. That's what... was it Carlos that said? We're not in control of our emotions. More or less, the neural net experiments on you until it knows your most reliable triggers. It's factored into their whole network. Billboards, music, even the ambient light timber on a Capra capsule. Thought of how they twisted Liam's photo. I see your blue wristbands projected 5 stories high. They definitely had a playbook for that kind of stunt. Which means, whenever you pick up your phone, or when you're taking that Capra car to your polling place, they're already priming me. Every article I read, every song I hear, every sign I pass. So when you're casting that vote, they'll have you exactly where they want you. How do they want me? Depends. Could be angry or scared, blissed out or pacified. Whatever moves you into their voting block. It all made a terrible kind of sense. This crosses a line, right? This is automated psychological manipulation. Election laws too. They've made every tiny micro-advert an underclared political message. And we've got the receipts. We've got the receipts. This is what we use to steal the final news cycle back from Capra. We leak this and it floods the zone. The vote is crazy close right now. If we wake up a few thousand pro-Capra sheeple, or just convince them to stay home, then boom. Capra's brand gets 2 black eyes, and the car ban is dead in LO. Probably everywhere. You see it all playing out in my head. Savvy might just get away with it. Sophie's law would fail, and the world would see how Capra abused their power. Maybe they'd even lose some of it. No, we just leak it to your contact. Sit back and watch. You should text them now. Wait, which contact? The one who gave you the password? She's like some ex-Capra whiz, right? Unless you know someone better. I thought of Liam and how this leak could be exactly what he was looking for. But no, something was bothering me. Ooh, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. Look, don't worry about it. Just say it was an anonymous courier job. NeoCap does those, right? No one will ever know it was us. Are you with me or not? Hell yes, anything to take down Capra. Yeah, that's my girl bringing the fire. So we just make sure we give the files to someone with a following, an influencer. As long as they've got a following and are anti-Capra enough to take the heat. Liam. Then Sophie's law goes down, and Capra doesn't get total control of everyone. Yeah, at least not right now. I knew Savvy was right. We had to let the public know. It was the chance of a lifetime. To take the stacked deck and reshuffle the cards in our favour. Just this once. There was just one major problem. Your face is still plastered on every billboard in the city. How are you going to make the handoff? My luck has taken me this far. You know you're not safe out there. It'll be fine. I'm willing to risk it. We just need to move quickly. Every Capra and squad car is scanning for your face. I said I'm willing to risk it. You're taking a risk with both our lives, Savviest. Wait, what are you trying to say? Oh. I'm going solo. I'll make the drop off. You stay here. You'll be safe. I'll be safe. Radix wins. Everyone wins. You want to do this without me? This isn't your fight, Lina. You can let me help. Just for the last leg, right? Great plan, girl. You go and make history. I'll just twirl my thumbs in this tin can. It's the only way. I don't know why you're being like this. But even if I thought you were doing it for the right reasons. And not just trying to grab the glory. I'm not sure I trust you to pull it off without me. Are you trying to make me feel like shit? I'm not. I'm just being my honest self with you. How will we ever get as close as we used to be if I can't be honest with you? It's like... You're like the least selfish person I know, and I was hoping we could do this together. I mean, after everything I've done for you, just give me this, okay? But really badly, or really, really badly for both of us. And why are you here? I was worried sick about you. Is this about Capra or is this about us? This was my idea to bring Radix to the next level, you know? No offense, but you, like, just got to LO, and I've been working my way up for months. I just need to do this my way, and then I can bring you in, okay? She wasn't going to budge. I knew from years of watching people get pushed in and out of our little circle. Savvy always got her way. I remembered Una's final confusing message to me, and the weird look Savvy got on her face when I brought it up. Hey Athena, search trust fund maggots. A new folder flew open on her holospace. At first, all I saw was my name, over and over again in the files. Then there were others I recognized. Liam, Ali, Una, even Klaus and Merrick. Whoa, it's been tracking what I've been doing. Please, tell me this isn't what it looked like. It was just to keep you safe. When I said I'd always have your back, I meant it. As soon as my field grid pulsed white, a new file appeared in the folder with a sick ping sound. Yeah, field grids have a backdoor, pretty wide open. Charlie showed me, even more undocumented API. You've been tracking me? You've been listening to me and my packs this whole time. No, not at all. I just thought it'd help you. When I stashed the file in it, I needed to make sure you were safe. So I could signal someone to come get it. Or tell a swarm where to find you if Capra was getting too close. I haven't even listened to anything, I swear. I had to see for myself. Hey Athena, seriously, are we doing this now? Ooh. Play audio, Fiona. While wearing it, is that crazy to ask? I'm sorry. Blood rushed out of my face, I felt my knees wobble like I was going to be sick or pass out. My heart broke at the betrayal. I don't understand why you'd do this to me. You even understand what a huge violation this is? God, don't give me the sad puppy thing over this. You have nothing to worry about. Just to keep tabs on the file. I swear I haven't even looked at what it's recorded. So now it's time. We leak the Capra files and go get a drink, okay? You don't get it, do you? I'm doing this by myself. You ditched me and then spied on me for days. Why would I go anywhere with you? All by yourself, huh? That's not happening. I've worked way too hard to just let you walk out of here without me. You're the one that's been transporting stolen docs for days, remember? Who knows what else is in these those recordings? Don't make me turn you in. So everything to come down to this, finding out my best friend had betrayed me, and then having to fight her just to be able to walk away. How was her field grid still calm green while mine glowed blue? Why was I the only one who felt like walking into the ocean? Would you really turn me in? Just like that? It's not like I want to. Come on, this isn't us. We're better than this. This isn't you trying to sabotage me. I know you're better than this because... I know you better than you know yourself, girl. You know what I mean? I knew exactly. She knew all my secrets, all my fears, even before she'd spied on me. She knew exactly how to hurt me. But then again, I knew the same things about her, didn't I? If she was going to throw anything she could at me, maybe I had to do the same. Or at least try and get her to see the truth about how she'd treated me. It'd make her mad, and it just might make her give up. I forced myself to take a deep, centering breath. Smallest smoke flickered across her face, still lit in the green glow. It's time to grow up, stop being a meek little flower. Because right now your fear is keeping you from getting what you deserve. I saw the way you tucked your tail whenever the cops harassed you. You've got rights, you know. You just went along with whatever they said. You even gave them your hard-earned coin for a Friends with the LOPD sticker. What a joke. It's so sad that you're still scared of what people think of you, or what might go wrong. When will you learn that sometimes following the rules just hurts people? Ooh, it's easy to be brave when you've had everything handed to you. You never had to deal with the real consequences in your life. Maybe we should do this stupid mission. Just so you can see that the rules actually do apply to you. Ooh. Attacking her made me feel sick to my stomach. What were we even doing right now? I took a deep breath. This is my opening. If I could push back, it might end this. You're lecturing me about how to talk to the police. Think about it for a second, Savvy. How many random traffic stops do you think I've had since I got to this border town? I'm so sorry, Chica. You know I'm here for you. Save it, Savvy. Every one of those stops was a chance for my life to go off the rails. Sorry if my hustle isn't badass enough for you. I could tell she was just getting started. But I already felt like I was losing, letting her jab get to me. This was a new feeling. Savvy was the one that was starting to lose her cool. Savvy scowled at me, daggers in her eyes. You know, you've never really cared about anyone but yourself. Maybe it's because you're an only child or something. But you're not alone in this world. Lina, you rely on others too. You couldn't even be bothered to pick up my boyfriend at the protest. He could have been hurt. All while I was basically risking my life for the cause. It's just all about you, isn't it? You're so selfish. Oof. Oh, just shut up. Brilliant argument. Does all I've done this week mean anything to you? After everything I did, how I helped you. I can't believe you just throw that all away. Why was I trying to make her see value in me? Why was I fighting to keep her in my life when she treated me so terribly? I had to figure out a way to get through to her. Selfish is ditching your best friend the moment she moved for you. Oh. Oh, really? Fighting like this is pointless. Fine. Whatever. I knew there was no way she was going to stop piling it on now. I could almost feel her combing through our past to find her next attack. I was losing, I had to find a way to pull myself out of her traps, or make her mad enough to back off. This is a new feeling. Savvy was the one who was starting to lose her cool. Savvy gritted her teeth. Exactly the way I left you in Cactus Flats. Your emotions are out of control. I get that you're sensitive and all this deep feeling stuff, but you've got to toughen up to rein it in, girl. It's like constantly walking on eggshells around you. You didn't even defend me when Azul was talking trash. Guess you don't mind when someone sells out your best friend. Meanwhile, I was in danger and risking my life for the cause. Some loyalty. You're so volatile, you must scare half your packs off for good. Oof. Don't blame me for the reactions you've caused. You betrayed me. I'm upset. Try taking a little emotional responsibility for the havoc you've wreaked in my life this week. Gee, you've had it so hard. You should start a charity. Savvy wasn't used to people pushing back. It felt good, and I could tell it was getting to her. I had to figure out a way of getting through to her. I'm volatile. A few days ago you asked me to move here to be with you. Oh, really? Fine, fuck off then. This isn't why I came here. Running out of steam, struggling to find one last barb she could throw at me or whatever she came up with, I knew it was going to be desperate and mean. I braced for impact. I wasn't sure if I was going to scream or keep it together. This is a new feeling, starting to lose her cool. Her eyes narrowed. I could tell she was fuming. You know what the shittiest part of this all is? It's the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll undermine me. You pretend you're so innocent and sweet, but you'll do something bad as long as you know you won't get caught. That's basically lying. You're a fraud. At least I'm always real with you. You claim you hate Capra, but you go home with them every night. Gee, I think you'd be proud of me for being a hypocrite. Hey, I went to the Capra capsules because they're fucking cheap. I think you'd be proud of me for being a hypocrite. Isn't that what we do now? Isn't that just what we do now? Or are you only interested in things that make you the hero? Why had I let her get under my skin? She was trying to make me mad. Now I just wanted to hurt her. Savvy eyed me for a second. If I could call her out, maybe she'd see reason. You think I'm phony? Your whole activist persona is fake. Radix isn't even your fight. People like us all actually built it. What the fuck would you know about activism? That seemed to strike a nerve. Then you just show up one day and do your social chameleon act, trying to charm your way into control. Stop it. Where's the lie, though? This is a new feeling. Sarah was the one that was starting to lose her cool. I could feel this rage coming from my chest, blotting out my thoughts and pushing like I was driving myself off a cliff. I was starting to lose it. I'd never seen her this angry before. Her mouth was a thin line and her eyes glared fire at me. She'd said things she could never take back. So had I. I felt like I'd lost control for a bit, like my anger had been driving me. My chest tightened and I clenched my jaw. All I could think about was hurting her like she was hurting me. You're the selfish one. I've been looking all over for you and you've been here in your teen catalogue hideout spying on me. Ooh, it's way over the line, Savvy, and I'm done. Ah, really? I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction of seeing me walk out now. Did you make your so-called boyfriend put up those little lights for you? Guess I can bet you made him pay for them. He doesn't even know about your little safety net, does he? Maybe I'll tell him how I've seen you go through a million phases. Whatever happened to acting class or volunteer tutoring? Not to mention every poor idiot you ever tricked into dating you for what, 2 weeks, max? See how popular you are with Radix then? You're angry and I get that. You don't mean what you're saying. You know more about me than anyone, and you can use that against me if you want, but it won't change the fact that you need to step up right now. Being petty won't help take down Capra. It won't even help you. Ooh, the only thing that will help me is leaving, right now. Ooh, but if I left, she'd probably just turn me in. Or something. I don't even care anymore. You're selfish and you know I'm right. Yeah! You're right, I fucked up, okay? It's just really important to me for a lot of reasons. I got carried away and it's a problem I have, I know. But only you know the real me. The good parts behind acting like a little bit of an asshole sometimes. A lot of times, like this entire time. I know. I caught my breath and the adrenaline tingle fitted into my temples. I felt like I was standing in a burned-out forest looking at smoking ashes and wondering what happened. Of course she understood how I felt, she always did. I couldn't imagine my life without her. I could afford to lose this fight, I couldn't afford to lose Savvy. But what do you say? Are we in this together? Will you do this one last thing for me? Fuck it. Like always, I knew I could count on you. Couldn't fight anymore, I was exhausted. Let's go change the world, shall we? Together, like it should be. Leaking was the right move, but with the most wanted woman in Los Ojos along for the ride. No problem, this is cool. Yeah, this is going to go to shit. I don't doubt it. Let's go! Everything looks exactly the same. Weird. What did you expect? I don't know, maybe the city would feel different, you know? Well, it definitely will after we've done this thing. She leaned back in the seat and closed her eyes. Just once, I'd like to have her confidence that everything would be okay. That I was doing the right thing. I eyed my field grid, probably still listening to my every word. It wasn't too late for me to end this. One quick toss out of the car and it'd be smashed against the pavement. I took a glance at Savvy and rolled down the window. There's fresh air. Never ever tell me what it smelled like in my little hideout. I want to live with the lie that it was a mix of jasmine and amber, and not all like 6 days of takeout and no showers. With the field grid gone, it'd be over and done with. Our crimes would be erased, but so would Capra's. My friendship with Savvy would definitely be finished. She'd never forgive me. Fuck. I'd love to destroy it, but I stuck with it. I can't even... Savvy, get down. Hide your face. Shit, floor it, Lina. And where? And go where? I'm pulling over. We've already scanned our faces, Sav. We're screwed. We'll get new ones. Just get us out of here. Oh, no worries, Ultimate. You have a great day too. And thanks for stopping by, even if it is on briefly. Savvy Reed and... Lina Romero, again. Did you know you were given a ride to a wanted criminal? Ah, fuck. I'm going to need to bring you both in on charges of cyber espionage, digital theft, and... Wait, you in the back? What's that on your hand there? I was talking to Savvy, she held out her Capra badge with shaky hands. Her eyes were filling with tears. Officer, please. It's all been a huge misunderstanding. I work for Capra, okay? I just dropped a field grid in this neocab a week ago. My boss must have stored some data on it, but I didn't know. I've been trying to get it back. What? Oh, you bitch! Is she really turning me in? Look, she's wearing it right now. Is it true, Miss Romero? I didn't know it was hers because she gave it to me. I really should have thrown it. I didn't know it was hers. Is it true? Does her bracelet contain the stolen files? Yes or no? Yes. Miss Reed, your employer takes missing property very seriously. Going to have to bring you in, but if it's all been a mistake as you claim, you should be able to sort it out. Thank you, officer. Just remember, seeing as how I found stolen property and evidence on your person, I'm going to have to bring you in. But wait. Do you two know each other? I looked at Savvy, teary and shaking and somehow already talking her way out of this, and no idea what she was actually feeling. I just stayed quiet. No, we don't. What a bitch. She was just my driver that night. Okay, both of you, out of the car. Oh, we stepped out and put our hands on the hood of my car. It was the first time we'd been side by side since I arrived. Getting arrested. Yeah, what a whore. So it all ended right there, as a cop pulled me out of my own car and into the system. For most of the charges against me, I was able to clear my name with all the recordings Savvy made of my time in LO. Turns out, her spine actually saved me. They stuck me with a misdemeanor for not disclosing her whereabouts right away, but that's it. They confiscated the field grid, and nothing got out about Capra. Their crimes are as invisible as... and inevitable as ever. Sophie's law passed, and I'm out of a job. Neocab was given 3 months to cease all operations in Los Ojos. There wasn't much point to waiting it out. But there was still one thing keeping me here. The LOPD had kept me less than 24 hours, but Savvy, she had more explaining to do. I'd spend the next night in the shipping container wondering if she were okay. What would happen to her once they knew the whole story? My heart almost stopped when the text had come in, "Hey Albany, can you pick me up?" What could I have said but yes? God, it really turns into the sticks like the second you cross city limits, doesn't it? And so I picked her up at the police station, and now here we are, making a beeline out of LO. Still didn't seem quite real that she was just sitting in my car like the whole thing never happened. She was being weirdly quiet, but at some point I had to know the whole story. How did she get the cops to let her go? So, did they just let you go? Oh no, they didn't just let me go. They basically gave me the third degree in custody. How did you become involved with Radix? How did you get the drive? How many employees were you in contact with at Capra? They thought I caused the riot somehow. I wish. You're lucky they let you go. Lucky? No way. Lucky is you getting to leave without even having to do anything. I just told them what they wanted to hear. That Jason Radix put me up to it. Which is basically true. Wait. You sold them out? And you didn't need to be reactive right now, just listen. Wouldn't be in this mess if you just listened to me. It was my fault for not standing up for myself. Why dwell on that? Or dwell on what could have been? I didn't say anything. I'll never have come up with this on my own, you know. All those meetings with Radix really, changed me. They kind of brainwash you. It's been their whole tactic for decades. Why do you think they gave out free lunches to kids? So I just gave the cops their info so they could talk to them. I'm just glad you're off the hook. Such a relief to be out of there. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I literally can't wait to put this whole mess behind us. Definitely agree with you there. You know, you're a real lifesaver for picking me up, Lina. Nah, just trying to be a good friend. I know, but I really just hate fighting with you. You get so different. Scary. You were kinda different too. I know, you really bring out this, dark side of me sometimes. I don't mean to. No, it's okay. We're in a really messed up place, and it's nobody's fault that things got so weird. That wasn't us, you know? But the fact we're here right now in this car, it shows how strong we really are together. Radix and Capra, that's in the past. The future is just Lina and Savvy. Just Lina and Savvy. I didn't know where I was headed, but maybe it didn't matter. So long as I was going with her. She leaned her head against the glass and sighed, as relaxed as I'd ever seen her. Aren't you just so happy? I am. So yeah, I really am. I heard a little ping. That is it! What? I did not expect to finish it. Honestly. Although I do want to go back, if it lets me, to when we were driving. Before the cops pulled us over. I want to see what happens if I throw out the field grid. Because I'm very curious. How differently will it end? But there we go. That's the end of Neocab. Not a bad little game, honestly. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. The characters feel real. They actually are, they're incredibly well fleshed out. I kind of abandoned going after the same customers in some situations. I didn't go after Sam again because he gave me a terrible rating the first time, and I'm like, I don't want you to fuck over my star rating. Published by Fellow Traveller. Again, huge thanks to Fellow Traveller for a copy of the game. I really appreciate the opportunity. Evolve VR! Yeah! Nice. Jason Stark, Nicole Stark. iOS and TiVos. TiVos? What the hell is TiVos? 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 Johnny Sly. Not bad. But yeah, the only thing I want to do is just have a look at that other ending, if I can. I was going to say, can I go on to this? Oh god. Capra's Reach. Even if you think Capra represents the worst of robo-capitalism. Oh. Sabi's location. 22. 10 minutes ago. What's the difference? This must be before we went there. I just want to see. I want to see what happens if I throw out my thing. If I just throw out the bracelet, it'll be broken. All be over. But as it says, Sabi will no doubt hate me. Let's do it! Yeah, I don't care about the dialogue. I care about it when it changes. Oh god, how terrible is this gonna be? I had to destroy it. What? What is the point? Shoehorning me. Fine, I'm gonna load this, and instead I'm gonna say I'm going alone. And let's see what happens. It probably won't fucking let me. That's the only problem I have, the one big criticism I have of this game, is it shoehorns you into certain choices because of the way you feel. I don't like that. If you're gonna give me multiple choices, let me do multiple bloody choices. Yep, so I can't change anything. That fucking blows. I wanna, wait, does this... I don't know if this will take me back to the main menu, or if it'll take me out of the game. I have no idea. Advance. Ah. Anyway. Wait, so what does quit do? Oh, just close the game. Bugger. Shoot. It's definitely not what I wanted to have happen. Either way, I guess that's going to be the end of NeoCab. I'm booting it back up, just so I can have something playing in the background. Hey! Chance Agency and Fellow Traveller. There we go. NeoCab. This was a fun little game. It was about 5 hours, I think, in total. Not too bad. I honestly don't know how you would do the other choices. Then. Because, as I say, it seems like it shoehorns me into doing the one where I go with Sabi. Maybe I can just do it differently by, when it comes to the argument with her. Stuff changes. I'm pretty sure I've actually missed out on certain things in the game. Yeah. Because I remember seeing, I think it was the trailer for the game, it actually showed Lina in, like, the police station, or something, being questioned. So I'm quite curious that never happened. That's cool, though. But when it comes to games like this, I don't really want to have to play through the game multiple times just to get through, or just to get to different choices or endings or whatever. I'm quite happy with what I did. I would say it's hypocritical for me to say that, but I'm also doing Steins Gate and trying to do everything in that. But it's a bit different, because with Steins Gate you can make saves pretty damn often. I suppose it's the same with this, but I don't know how to get the other choices. That would be the big thing with this. Whereas with Steins Gate I do. Either way, it doesn't really matter. This is how I decided to do this game, and I enjoyed it. It was a very good game. I also just love the colour scheme. And the art style. The art style was incredible. Just so detailed. And, I don't know, I think it gave the characters more life, to be honest. Because of how detailed they were. Either way, I am rambling at this point. But that's going to be the end of NeoCab. Again, huge thanks to Fellow Traveller. I know I've already said that, but bears repeating. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this adventure. And until next time, take care.